Hi, I'm Dr. Jeff Rohde with Dental Compare. It's 2008 and we're here in Anaheim at the CDA convention with Jeff Youngerman from Sirona. Jeff?
Nice to meet you, Doctor.
Great to see you again.
Thank you.
Sirona is always pushing the edge with technology, and you guys have something new at the show.
We really do. You know, the whole industry is moving towards digital technology, and Sirona being one of the largest players in the industry when it comes to CAD/CAM technology, for the first time ever through CEREC Connect, we can go ahead and connect dentists directly to a dental laboratory. Being able to move data back and forth through a formal platform using CEREC Connect, we can move data now back and forth from chairside directly to a lab and even back again if we chose to do that.
Well, let's see how this works.
You know, we have Dr. Tiffany here who's going to go ahead and scan and design or scan a case for us and then send it through the CEREC Connect website, and I'll receive it on the other end on the lab side, open up CEREC Connect, and we'll be able to look at that file that she just took. So, Dr. Tiffany?
Hi, I'm Dr. Tiffany Lee. I practice in Torrance, California. I'm going to be doing a CEREC Connect demonstration. So you click on the CEREC Connect icon, wait for it to load up, and then we're going to be doing our new patient. All right, we're going to be acquiring the images for the preparation. Once you verify that you have a good image, then you can take your bite registration. Once you have your bite registration, you go ahead and arrow forward. Just verify the model, make sure everything looks good. You can see the margins cleanly. The neighboring teeth are error-free. And then go ahead and export. Log in. Go ahead and get your prescription. And you'll put your patient's information in. Pick the tooth number, restoration type, material, stump shade, and your desired shade afterwards. Any additional notes, or if you want to upload a photo, you could browse to a new photo. Go ahead and select your lab and the date that you want your case returned. Add it to the cart, and you're all set. Once you've added it to the cart, you just scroll up, click on your cart, verify that your information has been uploaded, and submit.
Okay, so Jeff, now we're over here on the lab site. She's done the case, she's uploaded it, she's sent it off to you in the lab.
Here's the greatest thing. It's so easy now at this point to open it up. She's already taken a digital image for me, so I could simply open it up. I can design it from this point. I can mill it. I could stain it, glaze it. I could get it, if not the same day, depending on location of the doctor, I can put it in the mail, have it out there by the next morning. It's in the patient's mouth. We're still providing fantastic service all through the CEREC Connect website.
Significantly faster than a typical 3 to 4 week turnaround.
Well, if you think about just getting a digital or a standard impression and the comfort level on the patient side to take it, but by the time that gets to the dental laboratory and it's poured up and the model work is completed, you could look at 2 or 3 days of time in the lab before a technician has an opportunity to even work on it. Now we can do it almost instantaneously. Let me show you what I mean.
Okay.
I've been notified now that Dr. Tiffany has sent me over an image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up that image with my in-lab software. And what we're looking at here is I have all the data that she has put in on her side. I have my digital work ticket, which I will open up. This will give me the whole prescription of what she's done. I know what tooth number, I know shades, I know which block that they're interested in using. So all the information I need to move forward is right here in this digital prescription. I don't now have to worry about somebody in the lab losing it, misplacing it, misread. It's very easy to see it, it's on the screen, and it's very easy on the dentist side to fill this out as well. At this point, what I'm going to do is now I open up the software with the in-lab software. So we're 100% compatible. When that CEREC Connect file comes over, I can open it with my software and I can go through the same process that you would do chairside.
So on that note, then, the dentist doesn't really have to do any designing of the restoration on their side. They just simply capture the impression and send it to you.
That's correct. And you know, as CEREC Connect continues to build, there'll be other services that tie to that, which make it very easy for the dentist to basically maximize the purchase that they made on their CEREC chairside machine. So we can see here that I've got my preparation, I have my antagonist. This is all the information I need to complete a restoration. I don't need any other working models at this point. If I green arrow forward, what I want to see is I want to be able to take a look at this impression in a 3D version and know that I have my margins, I can see my contacts. Again, just like anything else, if I don't have accurate data, I can't create an accurate restoration.
Right.
But it's very quick for me to take a look at it at this point. I can check all my parameters. Now, typically, maybe the doctor has certain parameters he wants to set. That's not a problem either. In fact, when he sends over his digital prescription, he can put that in a note section. Look, set my contact strength at whatever the number might be, and then I can transfer that into this restoration. At this point, I have the ability to move this around and verify that all my information is correct. And in this case, it looks absolutely perfect.
Perfect.
And now I have this simple quality control list that I can go through. Digital impression, prep and antagonist image, yes. The impression workable, yes. Prep margin clear, yes. Proximal contact clean, yes. And then return date. Now, it's possible that I could say no on the return date, depending on what we might have discussed. Perhaps they want it the next day, but the reality is we're going to have 2 days. So I could say no. It doesn't stop me from accepting the case. In this note section, what I'm going to do is say possibly that, all right, I don't like the return date, therefore I'm going to change it.
Update it.
So at this point, if I can accept it, and what this is going to do is this is going to now send a email back to the doctor saying your case has been accepted. Any notes or any changes would be on that prescription as well.
So they know when to accept it.
So they know exactly when it's going to be back in the office. Now, again, the beauty of it is I haven't even touched a piece of model yet. I'm already in the process. I'm halfway there because the design and milling process may be 20 minutes from this point.
So you're done designing the restoration. You send it to the in-lab. What's the usual process time for this to mill out a restoration?
On an average unit, it could be anywhere from 8 to about 12 minutes on an average. So we can rip these things out pretty quick, get them stained and glazed up, maybe takes another 20 to 30 minutes. I can have this thing in a box, ready to ship or deliver within probably an hour of receiving the file.
So the benefit here is a remote dentist who's not necessarily close to your lab can take advantage of all your resources.
Oh, this is
and
what's
it's FedEx right
fantastic.
back up.
Absolutely, because we look at how much more versatility the laboratory has. I mean, if you were doing multiple units, typically you wouldn't have a patient sit there for an hour or 2 hours of waiting for multiple units. The laboratory can finish it and still get it back to your lab the next day.
Within time. Still shorter than 3 or 4 weeks.
Absolutely, absolutely. It provides a great service to the patient. You get to bill it out immediately, which is always great. And then, again, you have such a versatility of materials that the laboratory is capable of working with.
Jeff, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
CEREC Connect with Sirona, connecting you and your laboratory, getting more efficient than ever. I'm Dr. Jeff Rohde with Dental Compare.